Before we get stuck into this week's brand new episode, I just want to say a very quick thank you to our sponsors, Alt Cult, Squidding Screen Printing, Bay City Pool Service, and Charming Range Soaps. Thank you for your support. Now enjoy the episode. Welcome to the Hard Rock Show. I'm Andrew.
Tim.
Nick.
Dave.
Brendan.
Hey, we have a panel here. It's for the first time in a while. We are getting into the silly season well and truly by now, so details are at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you're following all of our social media channels, especially YouTube, and until the end of the year, listen to...
THRS Radio, Andrew. I'm not going to get to say that very much anymore.
No, because we're going to move it all to podcasting online on our website, which will be getting revamped very shortly.
So you can listen to it when you want to.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
it's easier.
Much easier and more cost effective too. The premise, because we're getting into the silly season things now, with all the production deadlines all get a bit squashed, and so we just go, okay, let's have some fun. So tonight is a clip show where we're going to go through some of our choices that have stood out to us in 2019, along with audience requests. We put up the word on social media, and we got you out there to give us your feedback, and so we've got some clips from you guys out there as well. I'm up to a flyer.
That too.
Wow, this is going to be a good day. We've got about a month and a half of content to film, and I'm fucking up on the first minute. So we've got that. Next week is a special episode dedicated to the bushfire benefit gig that we've got going on at the Bendigo Hotel on December 27. And then the week after that is Christmas, and the week after that is New Year, and then we're all over again in 2019. But who wants to go first with a clip selection for 2019 to get the ball rolling? Anyone?
Okay.
Go on.
Okay. I'm going to go with Eclipse. They have a song called The Masquerade off their new album. It's very cool. Check it out.
Fuck. Hope you're all enjoying this week's episode so far. While it's our highlight clip show for 2019, it's not just all about us this week. We did put out the word on social media, and we got some responses from you out there about your highlight clips for 2019. So in and out of this episode, I'm going to jump in and I'm going to introduce a few of those as we go along. So without any further ado, the first cab off the rank is from Bobby Belgian, and he's chosen the band Clowns with their clip, I Want to Feel Again. Enjoy.
All right, I'm going to go a little bit obvious, but I don't give a fuck. It's awesome. We're going to go with a bit of Slipknot. This is Solway Firth.
I'm going to jump in to introduce another clip now while the dogs are doing whatever it is that they do every week. This time around, it's from Dennis, who used to be on the show with us all the time. He did put in a few requests via social media, but you got greedy, so I'm giving you one. I'm going to go with the first one he chose, and that is from Ambush, with a song called Hellbiter. Enjoy.
All right, I'm going to go for something a bit left of centre. The Tesky Brothers.
Okay.
We've So Caught Up off the Run Home Slow album from this year.
Nice.
All right.
Yep.
16. Highly suspect.
Next up for your enjoyment is another audience choice clip for you out there. And this one comes from Tim Caterson, who is a very great supporter of ours. Thank you for all your support via Patreon too. We do greatly appreciate it. He's come up with a new one, which is a bit of a different one. And this is from a band called Ram, and the song is Spirit Reaper. Let us know what you think of this one. I'm going to go with a band that we all know and love that have released a couple of new singles in 2019, and I cannot wait for a new album from these guys. It's Alien Weaponry, and it's Blinded. The next audience choice clip that I'm going to be introducing for you all comes from someone who is a great supporter of the local scene here. So this is for Not Molly Meldrum. I'm going to assume that's a fake name on Facebook, but we're going to run with it and see what happens. This is a cool clip that I've actually shared on social media already and got a good response from, but we're going to put it in the show anyway. This is Kissin Dynamite featuring the Baseballs with Cadillac Maniac. It's a bit different. Check it out.
Okay, this one is from one of my favourite bands, the 69 Eyes. This is off their new album. It's called Cheyenne.
Nice.
Just going to step in, change the mood a little bit for this episode, unfortunately. It's been a challenging week in the Australian music scene with some significant deaths, and we're going to pay tribute to one of those now, and we'll do another one later on. First up, we have Andrew Greedy Smith from Mental as Anything. Our sincere condolences to his family, friends, fans, and bandmates. We don't normally play Mental as Anything on this show, but I think it's worth having a trip down memory lane. So we're going to do something a bit different. We're going to play Mental as Anything with Live It Up. Hope you enjoy.
It's been a big year for these guys. In 2019, we'll go with Ablaze. Their latest one. This is Where's My Drink.
Next audience choice clip for you comes from a long-time supporter of ours and a fantastic, passionate supporter of the local scene as well. She does some writing for noise pollution and things too now. This is Sonia. So thank you for again jumping into the conversation. We know how much you love Dellacoma, and so we're going to spin the clip that you've chosen from him or the band, whichever way you want to look at it. It's a song, it's a slower one, but check it out, enjoy it. This is Vampires, A Cautionary Tale.
I'm keeping with the Oz local theme that we've got going on. New album from these guys next year. Absolutely love them. Friends of the show, Trigger with Demon Eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Jumping back in with another very cool audience choice, so thank you to Lee for this one. This comes from a band that we love on this show and we hope to see hit our shores sometime in the future. This is Crashdiet with Reptile. Enjoy.
Hi, welcome to this week's gig guide. I'm Jodie.
I'm Andrew. We'll eventually get Nikki back at some point.
Do you guys even remember who she is? Love you, honey. First off, besides bagging Nikki for not being here again, want to say a special thanks to Alt Cult and Screen Printing for their support.
Yep, and as always, make sure you look up the events online that interest you for more information.
Kicking it off on December 10 to 15, Opeth are playing Adelaide, Perth, Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane with support from Voyager, Circles and Caligula's Horse.
Yeah, and then Friday, December 13, we have a very wrestle rock Christmas at the Corner Hotel with 2 sets from White Devil Detroit.
Also, Avalanche from Sydney playing at Whole Lotta Love with Arcane Saints, Vacant Image, Saint Killed Her and Silverbite.
Yes, and on top of that, Flynn Effect are launching their new EP Giants at the Workers Club with support from Ironstone, The Unset and Cirrus Crown.
Cirrus Crown. December the 11th to 15th, Marty Friedman is on tour playing Sydney, Brisbane, Canberra and 2 shows in Melbourne with support from Trigger, Temptress, Wartooth, Matosphere, Hidden Intent, Demon Head, Espionage and more.
Yeah, and then after that, December 13 through to January 18, Dead Sea Ruins are on their Hot Way to Live tour, playing Adelaide, Geelong, Newcastle, Brisbane, Gold Coast, Canberra, Sydney, Hobart, Belgrave and Melbourne.
Oh my God, and Belgrave.
In Belgrave.
Saturday, December the 14th, the Lowdown Brew. Once Were Lost, Spook the Banshee, Schnark and the Nuremberg Code and at the Rack 'em Up Hall.
Yeah, and then we got Menagerie Festival at the Tote featuring King of the North, The Deadlifts, Mother Slug, Khan, Grasshole, Planet of the Apes and many, many more on top of that.
And also, the Ugly Kings are launching their new single Gypsy Queen at the new Cherry Bar with support from Two Headed Dog, who are launching their new single Fire, Fire and the Bone
Shack.
Bone Shack. No, hang on.
The Bone
Fonted
Shack.
change colour.
No. Okay.
Bone Shack.
All right. That did too. That's odd. All right, well, way to go, old iPad. Finally, on the same date, Avalanche are playing Musicland alongside Silverbite, Vicious Addiction, Torrential Thrill, and Dirty Rats.
And the Dirty Rats.
Yeah.
Friday, December the 20th, Avalanche from Sydney are playing at Bombay Rock with support from the Dirty Rats, Riff Raiders, the Dead Amigos, and the Credits.
Yeah, they're on a big old tour, those guys.
I was going to say, again,
Yeah.
I thought I was stuttering for a second.
No, you do that every week anyway. Saturday, December 21st, back in the day, a rock and roll Christmas party at Max Watts with The Poor, Motley Crue tribute Looks That Kill, and Kiss tribute act Acousticus.
Dreamers Chime.
Crime.
Crime. Chime? Crime.
Need your glasses, honey.
Dreamers Crime launched their new single Silence at the Chippo Hotel in Sydney with support from Astro Death, Red Gazelle and Dear Thieves.
Yes, Dear Thieves even.
Thieves.
Also a very messy Christmas at Globe Alley with Tough Mustard, Private Function, the Glenn Danzig Tap Dancing Extravaganzig and MC Purple Duck.
So glad you got that one.
Yep.
Sunday, December the 22nd, Band Together New South Wales Bushfire Appeal put together by Silverback Touring will be at Crowbar in Sydney. Lineup has 17 bands, including The Art, Bad Mood Born, Lili, Molly and the Crows, and many more.
Yeah. And then Friday, December 27, there will also be a very special bushfire charity gig at the Bendigo Hotel. This has been put together by Megaton Music with support from Melbourne Backline High, Metal Obsession, Bendigo Hotel, Salvation Army, Legions of Steel, Soundworks Direct Touring, and us here at THRS. The lineup features Desecrator, Harlot, Hybrid Nightmares, Internal Nightmare, Bunyip, AWOL, and Shredder. So get on down and do the right thing, support the cause.
Yes, definitely. Awesome cause for... Awesome bands for an awesome cause, I should
it's a
say.
heavy night. Get on.
Also, Saturday, February the 1st, 2020, Horsehead are playing one special night-only gig at the Corner Hotel, celebrating the release of their Legacy box set.
And we have a special episode with them filmed. It's in the can, so that'll air on the second week of January. So stick around for that too. As always, lineups and events are subject to change, so keep up to date with those that interest you online, and also hit us up for anything you'd like for us to plug for you.
And again, special thanks to Alt Cult and Squid Screen Printing for their support.
Now, as always, rock up.
With your frock on.
Coming out of the gig guide, it's time now for the second of our two little musical tributes that we've lined up for this week. As I said previously, it's been a challenging week with some significant deaths in the Australian music industry, and this time around we're paying tribute to Stuart Chet Fraser of Noiseworks. Our sincerest condolences to his family, friends, bandmates and fans, in particular to Nick out there as well, who was a friend of his, and when he got the news he let us know and was obviously quite upset. So thinking of you, Nick, hope you're doing well, and this is for you. We're going to play Noiseworks with Take Me Back. Enjoy.
Yeah, Mother Australia, man. Lord, United.
Ah, nice. Next audience choice clip is a bit of shameless self-promotion, which we always like here on the show, and this is from Wayne, who is a member of Dirty Rats. They have a new album out at the moment, so go and check it out if you like this clip. This is their latest, and it's The Juice. Well, seeing as we're on the Australian binge, I'm going to go with Electric Mary.
Yeah.
This is Gimme Love. This is great. Next up for the audience choice selections, we have another long-time supporter of the show who's very passionate about the local scene. This is from Stephen, and we have reviewed this one before this year as well. It's a very interesting, very different kind of a musical project that we were really blown away by when we actually sat down and listened to the album. The request from Stephen is for Suldusk with Aphasia. If you haven't seen this before, check it out. Let us know what you think.
Okay, this one came to me this year as a very unusual thing to hear, but I fucking love it, and the album is great. This is from The Who. Not the classic rock band, but Who, H-U. It's called Wolf Totem. Ooh, I almost forgot what it was called.
They've got a few requests as well.
Great song.
Yeah. Next up, it's time for another round of band self-promotion. This one comes from Annie, and it's for the band Ironstone. Now, they've undergone a few lineup changes, but they seem to have really locked things down with this new release. So check out their latest clip, Bound, and let us know what you think.
All right, I'm going to go with one that's a little bit more controversial than much maligned this year, but I think it's still pretty cool, so fuck everyone else. This is still Panther with Gods of Pussy.
I'm going to go with one of my favourite bands, new album coming out next year. This is Heat with One by One.
Yeah, nice. Now, the next two audience choices out there are a bit of, let's just say, bands giving each other a little bit of love, which is cool because they played a gig recently together down here in Melbourne. The first up is Dan, who is from Redstarborn, but he's requested the latest from Torrential Thrill, which is Animal Like Me. Check it out. Hope you enjoy it. Following up from the last audience choice selection, which was from Redstarborn for Torrential Thrill, now we have Stephen from Torrential Thrill requesting a Redstarborn song. So here's the latest from Redstarborn, The Threshing Floor. Enjoy.
We need this. Mayhem, falsified and hated.
My final selection for my highlights of 2019, it's an album we didn't review this year yet anyway. It's Rammstein, and this is Deutschland.
Ooh.
Well, that's it for this week, and it's very easy for us to do these episodes. It takes us all 10 minutes, so there you go. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Details are at the bottom of the screen as usual. You know what to do. Make sure you follow all of our social media channels, especially YouTube for all extra content we create every week. And listen for now to...
THRS Radio, Andrew. Yeah. It's great. That's why we're moving the podcast.
Yeah, I know. It's not so much the platform, it's just the way people consume it. So we have to shift things around a bit. So it's just a matter of making things more beneficial all around.
Right. Podcasts you can listen to whenever you want to.
Yeah, and that makes it... And it will still be called THRS Radio if we get a page on the website, which we'll get to that. You'll see it all roll out in the new year. This is it, so it's time for the bin as we get into the silly season. So what have you got for us?
Oh, the bin.
Bring that bitch out.
Hopefully you've all enjoyed this mishmash of clips between us and the audience choices out there. But Brendan...
People that have ever found anything we've ever said on this show offensive or taken it personally can get in the fucking bin. Yeah. Nothing amused. Actually, maybe I shouldn't put him. No, don't fucking put him in the bin.
I'm offended just being.
You have to realise that when someone gets upset at something we do, the great source of entertainment we get out of it. So probably keep doing it. It's awesome. But, you know, just remember, your favourite album doesn't have to be ours, and our favourite album doesn't have to be yours.
Yeah,
it's all good, and we're just here for a laugh. So lighten the fuck up.
There you go.
Short and sweet. I've been wanting to bin this for ages because it constantly shits me. Autocorrect. Posting on Facebook, multiple things. It comes up with the stupidest shit, and it's just like, if you're going to have this thing, at least get it half decent before you install it on everyone's phones, or just leave it the fuck alone.
No one ever meant ducking. Ever.
Where?
Tell that to the fairies.
Go on.
I've never wanted to call one of my friends a bunch of bunts. Right. As of filming, we're end of November, and I'm throwing the AFL in here because we're how many months after the grand final, and we're still hearing about it. I'm over it. Seriously, it's just it's gone through draft season and everything like that, but all the on-field, off-field stuff, enough. Let's just move on. I'm over the AFL.
I really don't care if Dusty Martin's car is at MCG for a month after the grand final. I think that's fucking good on him. Quite obviously needed to see.
Is it still there?
Probably.
Dane Swan's dad's got it on bricks by now.
Niche one again. Corey Graves in the bin. Corey, see you later.
Okay.
Yeah, very cool.
Alright, mine is hopefully more topical, and I hope it's fucking dead by the time this goes to air, and that's the fucking Cat and Epstein memes. Fuck off!
Yeah.
I'm tired of my newsfeed being spammed with this shit. Get a fucking life.
No, I like the cat one.
The cat's funny.
The Epstein ones can get funny. The cat one.
You know what I'm about to spam everything with?
Cat memes and Epstein.
yeah.
Oh, you fucking prick. Oh, bunt.
You ducking bunt.
Ducking bunt. We can use that.
That's the name of the band.
I'm surprised no one's came up with a month.
You know where Friends had that thing? Ducking bunt can be our one. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, we'll try that next week. Until then, I'm Andrew.
Tim.
I'm Nick.
Dave.
Ducking bunt.
As always.
Drink out.
Me too.
Bunt.
Thank you so much for watching our latest episode. Make sure you follow and subscribe to all of our social media channels if you like what you see and you want to stay up to date with what we're doing here at THRS. Before we roll into the bloopers, which are right around the corner, I just want to say a very quick thank you to our Patreon supporters, Craig S, Tim C, Greg B, Kaz B, Ethan M Orange, Andrew M, and Tony S. Thank you so much for your support. Now enjoy the outtakes. Put your right hand up for me, Brendan.
Yep. I'll put my right hand up, Brendan.
Okay.
Bitch pocket.
And we're rolling for that too.
Yeah, we were. That was okay.
That'll
Good.
make it.
That's definitely making it in now.
Now you're my aggro.
Well, that means I'll be sexually assaulting you, because I believe that's the way it works.
No, he's aggravating
Oh,
me.
man. Some of the behind the scenes clips from that
Yeah,
show.
that makes
it's
I'm
great.
angry. I'm his aggro.
You've seen the
That
behind
makes
the
him
scenes
my
things.
Anne-Marie.
Ah.
That means I'm grabbing his box
Yep.
with my furry animal.
Me too.
The 2 Live Crew is later, alright?
Me too. Me too, life crew.
Me too, life crew.
How do we start at the bottom of the barrel every fucking time?
I'm gonna go with Eclipse. They have a song called The Masquerade off their new album. It's very cool. Check it out.
Fuck.
He had 3, now he's down to 1.
Down to 2.
Down to 2.
Now, can we make sure that you say that one that would like you were talking in a different language?
That won't be in this one.
Okay.
The Glenn Danzig tap dancing extravaganza.
When you were reading that, I'm like, oh yeah, like I would have got that one out. No.
One of us is used to public speaking, and so it takes just a half second to fuck. I better read that right.
With me, I'm like, fuck, I better learn to read. Fuck.
Just get your eyesight fixed up.
Good drug.
Last round.
Okay.
Fuck, I need a third one.
Oh, okay. I'll do
Just play
mine.
unsated. Do unsated.
Guess what's ranking Brendan's top 10 next year?
Actually, I want to see what's the name, because you're talking about Eclipse. What's the name of that heat song? Don't use heat.
Now it's like everyone's going, well, I need a third one.
No, I'm scrambling.
Why do you think I
I
did
got the
that
third one.
5 minutes ago?
Heat new song. What it was called? It was called Rise or something.
Something like that. Oh, fuck, I'm in flight mode.
I'm so using this shit right now. This is preparation that works, folks.
Yeah.
Highly
But
professional.
the sad thing is that me and him thought alike. I went for the same song. One by one. That's one.
Yeah, one by one.
No one wants your input.
That's got. I think it's got a lyric clip on it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, there you go.
That didn't work
hell.
to plan.
Fucking IKEA.
We were doing so well.
This is also going to air.
Fuck. Can you imagine doing this show
I've
live?
got to say, how does one fucking mobile phone collapse a table?
IKEA.
Thank you.
Oh,
Called
yeah.
Wolf Totem.
Oh,
I almost
Yeah.
forgot what it was called.
they got a few requests as well.
Great
haven't
song.
they? Yeah. Good album.
Fuck yeah.
Good album.
Julie's like, are you listening to fucking monks?
Monkey Magic.
Good fucking album.
Because they're all like, living in all different places now as well.
Listen to him too?
Parts of it on YouTube.
Oh, okay, but you
What?
didn't go to cinema.
No.
Ah, fuck.
It's some fucking good stuff.
S&M too.
I haven't seen it yet.
Fuck, it's really good.
That Cliff Burton tribute was amazing.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that.
So good.
S&M 2 Live Crew.
S&M Me Too.
S&M Me Too Love Crew. Let's just go all.
Oh, wow.
Have like a bit of orchestral fuck shop. Ducking bunt.
Bunting for apples.